skip pass. Santiago, turnaround, 18-footer, beautiful. Francisco, he can't finish it. Quick turnover, gives it back to Heath. 3-on-1, Santiago, wide open layup, and he gets the foul call. Here come the Wranglers. Santiago over the shoulder, open left hand, layup's good. Santiago, he'll call out instructions. Now taking himself unimpeded back in front of the bench. And it's off the mark. Inside 8 minutes to go. Here comes Francisco. Santiago, plenty of space, long two, he drained it. Back-to-back three-pointers. Bring the deficit to just a point. Here's Santiago Jr. Falling away, free throw line, money. The West Virginia grind at the triple-digit mark. And Santiago Jr. hushes the crowd.
Grayson Bakumanya. You heard Keith Williams on the PA, the big fella. Santiago, a long, and I mean down for seconds at a time. Santiago loves the pull-up. Adams had not made a free throw coming into tonight. Arrington now step back three, got hit rather, knocked down and no calls. Darrington behind the back, what a pass.
Guys wearing jerseys right now for Glass City.
That's more than we saw warming up at least.
True.
They'll start trickling in.
And all of a sudden, the Bobcats lead it by 6. They trail 21 to 10. 21 to 10. Their shot finally falls in. But that was back to a half-dozen-point advantage for the Kokomo Bobcats. 10:25 to go. Again, no Lex Jackson, no TJ Henderson for Kokomo, but several guys out for Glass City as Santiago rips the net.
Glass City just wants to take the most efficient shot possible. The turnover there is not going to help.
And Harris gets it right back to Santiago, though. Back turnover, Santiago rising from the right elbow. Carmen bounces to Santiago, leaning one-arm floater, rolls around and through. Carrington sets up Santiago, who drills it.
The playmaker, kill as much time as you possibly can if you're Kokomo.
Minute
the clock
20 to
is
play.
your friend.
Santiago, he likes that corner three.
Hits
I was
another
saying
one.
that as it was in the...
Just over 2 minutes in, it's the Wranglers by a bucket. Darrington one-on-one on the left wing. To the basket, counted and the foul. Position for that board.
I think if the Wranglers are going to be able to keep themselves in this game, they're going to have to clean up the glass. Very nice job there.
Santiago pulls up. Those are the ones you're going to have to finish. You're going to cut into this deficit. Up ahead, Santiago. He was contested from behind. Still inbounds. Brown will go out to Hawkins. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Santiago.
11-6, Galaxy. Off the inbound, it was thrown away. Dyson was kind of ready for it. Jesus finest, maybe. Santiago to answer. Lead is at 12. 13 being the largest we've seen tonight. Santiago to the rim.
Rebound in battle, 15-13. Santiago Jr. will use a rushed-in screen and flings it.
Good entry pass by Bokeem there.
And Santiago Jr. not wasting much time. Well short, long rebound finds him. And he's got this one. They'll go top key to Hawkins. Johnson all over him. Santiago Jr. three ball.
He's feeling it.
Got it. And the foul. Are they going to make it a long off on the jumper?
That's a great shot, man. That frustrates you as a player to see the ball go that far and then just pop out. But
And Hawkins, who gives it back to Francisco Santiago Jr. Back into the game for Alexander Heath. Santiago Jr. Splitting the C's, and he's good from 16. High feed, looking for Cameron Wilson. Here's Santiago Jr. Mid-range jumper's good.
Each other, a lot of respect for each other.
At the wall, Daniel Rahama. And Francisco Santiago Jr. will turn around the board out to Chandler. All the way around the horn. Here's the Collins three-pointer. Well short.
Yeah, it was a good contest there from maybe it was Santiago.
Bench, he'll go to Sierra on the baseline, backing down to Mon Scruggs. Kick out Santiago, high three.
Though, good read. They iced the ball screen. He had that little pull up. It was there.
Carmen triple. It's short.
Almost 12 points and 7 rebounds a game. And he's shown that he can step out and shoot the three as well, something he was not asked to do when he played at Bowling Green. No man's land picked up by Carmen as Santiago running with him. Book it. Francisco in the third. He was in the TBL last year. Hilson with the Owensboro Thoroughbred backboard. Santiago. Yeah, why not? Takes the lead for the first time tonight.
Got to the rim, it's unless you're English.
Ball knocked loose by Rushton. Picked up by Heat. Hits to Owens. Santiago for three. It's back up on top with 2 minutes to go here in the third. Santiago, the fadeaway. Got Bruce and McCoon all over him. Finds Santiago all alone from the wing. It's through. Big three. Collier in and out. Santiago with the board. He's fired up. He wants it again. Fires away. And it's through. Big free throw here. That doesn't go. Santiago with the rebound. He pushes it up court. Three-pointer from half court. It's through. Wow. Still the Wranglers back up top. There's only 8 on the shot clock. I don't know if they reset that after the possession change. 4-year-old actually interviewed his father, the now famous Red Wing George, King George. And then the episode before that had some great shooters.
The window kept alive again. The Wranglers, here's the teardrop.
Getting second chance points.
Here's the blow by Santiago.
You want your big guys to handle the ball mid-post between the blocks, not out at the top of the key for an extended period of time.
Santiago dribbling. Wranglers back within single digits here. They force a turnover. Santiago leading the break. Going
to Toledo. Maction in the TBL.
Should have been a 2-bid league. As
correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe as well Santiago was limited in his action, had a little bit of an ankle injury, so he was in it.
As Flint has outscored the Wranglers. Right now a 9-2 run.
It's been some poor shooting, some poor showing. I know they desperately need them at the high school level, and I'm sure they're looking for good ones at the college level as well.
It's a nice finish with the left hand by Tyree Keys. 5 attempts.
Situation with the shot clock. I do love the token. He's testing the limits of traveling. In the NBA, there really doesn't exist. So he's trying that NBA travel.
Yeah, James Harden might tell him that's a travel.
The last one was, and rightfully so. It's pretty impressive. It was a deep one there.
Minute gone by in the fourth.
You just got to be careful if you're Glass City. You don't have to.
Got to get that swing through, get the three-point attempt, and did not get the call.
He's got to be careful though with. I was talking to the officials. I think it was the right no call.
Off his own miss, no. Rushton has it. He's able to find Darrington. He fakes the three, finds Santiago. He'll pull up for three on the wing. And Darrington, quarterback in the offense, finds Santiago. On the logo of the wing, he'll pull up a deep three on the way. He has an open one. He'll put it up. Santiago again. Into the front court. Darrington gets rid of it. Penetration for Santiago. A high. Goes around and screens. Santiago. And that's an open lane. Here comes Glass City. Darrington with the crossover. Maybe a bit of a push-off. Step back for two. No, but nobody blocks out Santiago. Corner three ball.
brought down. Darrington had it the whole shot clock. Santiago. Darrington in front of the scores table. Santiago.
JB down the lane. Could not get it to drop, but it's turned right back over to the hands of Owens. Now Santiago with a left.
Is short. Bakumanya, though, flips it out to Brown. Fresh shot clock for the rank.
Outside of Orlando, Little have not shot the ball particularly well from three.
Here's Santiago handling. Fading away. That's a tough.
9 for him here. This juncture of the second quarter.
Off the crossover, Santiago got in the lane and scores it.
By the Leprechauns.
Had a couple of opportunities there. Did Chandler Livingston Simon. Sierra trying to get that space underneath. 3 for Santiago. Hillhouse flips it up, couldn't score it. That would have put Lebanon in front. Wranglers have numbers. House gives it up. Davis, one-on-one. 3 is short. 3, no. Santiago will launch. Darrington, I think, wants a clear out.
Wow, that's a tough shot in traffic there, but something.
Hawthorne. Little stutter step as he lost his footing, but it falls right to Cairo Green for the bucket to lead up to 8.
This is what.
Oh, Hawthorne!
Goodness! We told
Griffin,
you.
rather. Johnny Griffin, 33, not 23.
Out of control, off the mark. 4 minutes left till the break. Santiago in transition. Hawkins cutting to the in the second quarter. There's Santiago using the screen and throwing to the cutting man. More differential shot clock and game clock. And Santiago Jr. dumping it off. Point blank finish, good for Chance Hawkins. Knocks it back to him, 4 seconds. Francisco in the lane to Rushton at the buzzer. It's good, Darnell Rushton. To close out the second quarter, Santiago back-to-back assists. And spinning it home with the right. Grind quickly in front out of the locker room. Here comes Santiago, skip pass goes Carm. Here's Hilson, dribble hands off backward as Fudgens tried to get open in the block. Santiago Jr. forward to Hawkins, and he's got the layup. So after a couple of huge made threes from William Collins, the grind relinquish the control.
Here's Carmen. Might have got away with an extra step right there as he kicks out for Santiago. Santiago, long pass, cross court. Carmen steps in.
Turnovers here. You see them do it every now and then where they turn up the tempo on the defensive end. It catches teams off guard. They go down low this time, though.
That's Sierra
Flying
up in the air there, and was fortunate to get rid of it. And he'll launch it 3, knock it down. It's 7 by 7.
Just enough space to shoot there for him, and that's all he needs.
His nickname's Rick James, and Rick James had a nice sign at 46 once more. These two teams continue to seesaw back and forth. Santiago, Carmen rising and swirls around and in. Kokomo goes 0 for 2 at the free throw line, and they get the easy error there. And Hawkins with the
Veterans of this Jamestown Jackals team. A couple guys on this team that's played with this organization a season ago.
And nice find. Sierra. He looks for the long range 2. Quick answer. Back and forth we go.
Galaxy machine in game 2 and game 3 of this series.
Rushed in.
By Arsenio Arrington. Arrington goes 6'8", 180 from Chicago. In his name in that box score. Hanging up in the air forever. It's a good minutes. super productive in the time he was out there. 6'5", 189, Detroit native. Got an open three now from the corner.
Grind by 12 inside, 7 minutes to go. As it finds Sierra, backing down Collins. Up top, Rushton.
It's a good play.
Hit the jumper over the top.
Francisco Santiago making things happen. Watson gathers single digits on the shot clock.
Layup. Good defensive play. Turns into a layup on the other end.
Scoring through contact.
Carmen with the swat. Carpenter off the front rim.
Step back for a long three. That's an air ball. And trying to beat the shot clock, too, is hitting 0 as it's picked up by Glass City. Sierra, no one guards him. Takes it. Santiago Jr. Brown, 15 feet. Yes. On Tremont Moore, though, so something to watch there. Both Moore and Henry in some foul issues with 3 each. Sierra, no, the tip's not there, and Darrington has it. Now Kokomo possibly down by double figures. If Heath gets this to fall, he does, and he's fouled.
Bringing it up the floor will be Francisco Santiago Jr. Into Marlon Sierra, he'll high. Looking to go inside, and Santiago there, and able to tiptoe his way along the baseline and keep it in bounds. Darrington lines it up from the corner.
And that's going to be important if, again, you want to make a playoff run. You're going to have to try to get teams to match your shooting percentage, as we've seen early on.
Wranglers hit 11 threes in their last win over Jamestown. 105-100 was the final, and floats it up. Trying to get his own miss. Sierra's got it. Wranglers have numbers. Moore over to
World out Marlon Sierra. I tell you what, he has been a difference maker out there for the Wranglers tonight. He's had a really good
as Chris Darrington anticipated it, elevated it, as did Raines. Just was able to get it up over the top.
Raines is that kind of guy that, yes, he can score from distance, but also knows how to get to the free. Able to get the defender to go by. 3 is short. Out to Santiago. His pass up ahead to attack Jonathan Brown. Time winding down. Gone. Underneath. Loose basketball. Rushton's got it. The Wranglers have numbers. It's up ahead to Moore. Lost it going behind the back.
Coming at the free throw line. Coach Livingston said they had to find a way to slow him down and take some other guys out.
Strip from Dyson. Got it loose. On the fast break. Dyson. Euros. Lays it in. Oh, a charge. Santiago with a brilliant defensive play. Great positioning. Somehow set those feet in time. Bowie, Moss, and a charge. Got a little bit of a shot clock issue on top of the boards themselves. Here's a steal. Acunana, the contact offensive foul. And that restricted area down. They are forced to launch, playing it off the iron. Chance Hawkins on that jumper. Little wants to go coast to coast. It's going to be an offensive foul again. Not quite an instant replay of what. Inbound to Moss, hands right back to Little. Dump off back to Moss, and ooh, no, the offensive foul once again.
Owens got JB with him, and JB couldn't quite handle it.
It's a really tough pass, a bounce.
19-point lead a couple minutes ago has been whittled down to 10. Harris in the paint, shuffles it over to Gibson. And the layup, oh, nope, they're going to come.
Defensive prowess that really pushed the Wranglers' lead back to double digits and ultimately to that victory.
Justin Moss to the hoop, but wipe it away. Against Moore, didn't want to pick up a 4th foul.
And Sierra now with 13 points. He's had a strong ball game here for Glass City, and they've needed it as